not watching Best for View TV.
What's good, what's good? Who we got on Best Point TV today?
You know, biggest GERM, big 500. You know how the fuck going on. If you don't know what the fuck going on, y'all about to find out today.
Who got to the left and right of you, bro?
Got my brothers with me, Young Gunner, Jaime, GERM. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, what's good? So let the people know who 500 Pooh is, bro, for people who might not know who you are.
Shit, man. Cool ass nigga, man. Rochester, New York, upstate. All this, you know what I'm saying, father. You know what I'm saying, real nigga all around the board. You know.
And with 500 Pooh, your first rap name, or did you go through some other shit before that?
Nah, 500 Pooh, first rap name.
Alright, so where did Pooh come from? Where did 500 come from that people don't know?
Pooh, it's just a name given to me from my mother. Like, I asked her a minute ago, like, why you, like, name me Pooh? She gave me that name before I was even, like, born. Like, she named me Pooh on some shit. 500, Boys and Girls Club, 500 Genesee Street, you know, born and raised. Basically, that's that shit.
That's your stopping ground.
That shit more than school, yeah.
Let's talk about life growing up for you. What was you into? How was life for you? What, like,
shit, life was good for me. I ain't gonna hold, like, life was good, man. Mom, single mom, held it down. Me and my sister always had the good shit. Always had good eats. Always had good people around me that fuck with me genuinely. So I ain't never had to be like, damn, nobody don't fuck with me, or like, everything was cool. Like, I always been the same way. Stay out the way. I ain't in to try to make no trouble. I don't want beef with niggas, none of that shit. Like, I just been a cool nigga. Cool ass nigga from the West Side.
Right. That's like your song, though. So talk about, like, what were you into? What were you into like when you was a kid? Were you hooping? Were you like an academic kid?
Yeah, like I said, I'm from Boys and Girls Club. So you know, Boys and Girls Club, you ain't got no choice but to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pick up a basketball, football, something.
So what was you into? Would you play basketball, football? What would you say was your nice, like, if I asked about 500 Pooh, they're gonna say they're gonna stamp you at basketball, they're gonna stamp you at football, what are they gonna stamp you at?
You know, basketball for sure. I played football 1 year at Southwest though. Started safety too. It's a fact. I played Southwest football. I never played for East. I played 2 years basketball at East though. Yeah,
what position you played?
In basketball?
Yeah.
Shit, between like the 1 to 3. Like, you know, when we kids though, we all the same height damn near. So it's like you in there. Like, you just get in where you fit in.
Right. So how did you make the transition over to music though? You feel me?
Shout out my son Rob. My son AE Rob.
AR Rob?
AE.
Hey, oh yeah, I seen it on thatpip.com. Like, what's your first?
Yeah, see, my boy. So, he was already rapping and shit, and he just told me like, yo, you need to start rapping. Like, everybody already fuck with you. You want some cool shit? Like, I think you just got the voice for the shit. So like on some G shit, he had wrote a hook for his song, like on some shit like just say this, bro, like in a singing matter. And I did that shit. That shit came out wavy. We got some good feedback. And like the thing with music, if you an artist, you know, like once you hear yourself on that track, you like it could be the assest shit ever. But you just hearing yourself on it, like that's me. Like I want to do that shit again.
Like being on TV type shit, can be kind of cool as a bitch type shit.
Yeah,
like. So you say you got feedback. Was you in high school when you did this? Was you already out of high school?
Yeah, high school. I was a sophomore in high school. Bro was a senior, and yeah, that's when I first like got in the booth. Matter of fact, I lied. Bro wasn't the first person to get me in the booth. My boy J.O., my son J.O., Tyrek brother, J.O. He's the first person to get me in the studio. Facts, home studio. Him and my boy Jimmy. We went out to Kiss Me Through the Phone. Yeah, I probably had like 6 bars on that bitch. Like, I was on it too much, but it was like, what I'm saying, just fucking around. Like, I feel like African American, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that music shit is embedded in us. Like, you know what I'm saying? From like culture, like, you got some type of rhythm with you. Like, and like, I had put that shit together. It wasn't really about shit, but then my boy Rob, though, he got me in the studio, and like, yeah, it was over since then, but.
Because I know when people first started dropping music and shit, when they first get into music, they'd be shy to showcase their talent to their friends. How did your friends receive it? Like, were they jacking it, or just saying, nah, this shit ass?
I mean, some friends jacked it, some friends didn't. I ain't gonna hold, like, from like the beginning of times, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This man to the right of me, like, one of the ones that was like, nah, like, y'all sleeping, but like, for me, Brody going, you know what I'm saying? Like, he one of them ones, like, no cap. So, like I said, I've been doing this since, like 2011, so 2010, 2011. So you ain't got no choice to get better, I guess. Like,
nah, that's a fact. So when did you start taking it serious as an artist? Like, you like, I like this shit, you feel me? I really want to make this my career, you feel me?
I say honestly though, like 2016. Like when I dropped on Vibes, like that was like my first dolo tape. Like I'll hop on features and shit, snap on niggas features. Niggas be like, nah, this nigga snap when they get on other people's songs and shit. But I dropped my first project on Spinrilla Vibes, and that shit got crazy feedback. Like it was already anticipated because it's like this nigga be like, we know you rap, like you done been on tracks, you don't have dolo tracks and shit, but you ain't never put like no crazy like project together like just you. So I dropped Vibes 2016, and that shit been now I'm on my shit. I done did I did Vibes, still vibing, Vibe, which was VIB3.
Right.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the third one, Vibe, and then I dropped All Vibes on Me, top of the year.
So like you just try to push that vibe, like you a vibe type shit.
Yeah. If you know though, my music is vibes though.
Yeah,
It ain't
like
like,
you be cool. I be like,
Yeah,
this is one song you got Blood, Sweat, and Tears with Teddy Flop, bro. I swear to God, it was a good month. I was writing, like every time I was going home at nighttime, I just kept playing that shit. Like it's just a vibe, bro.
Nah,
that shit be fire, bro. Like you can just cool in the car, you just smooth going home or some shit. You don't want too much. You don't want that loud shit. You don't want you don't want no smooth. You just want to go home. Go relax type shit, yeah.
Like, put that shit on, you be with a little bitch, whatever. Like, they gonna feel me, jack that shit.
Right.
Play that smooth shit. But yeah, that track with Teddy Flock, we did that shit on some shit like how we just be cool and listening to beats and shit. Came up with this shit, like, nah, this shit sounded hard. We went to record it probably like the next day. And that shit, we did like the little video for it and shit. Like it was like a vlog, B-roll video type shit on YouTube. It was in DC last year.
Word. Man, that's definitely fire. Cause I know, like when people go to the studio, they be like weed, they be eating drink, but your shit's like you with some cool shit. Like talk about your vibe in the studio, bro. What's your vibe to you?
I definitely need some blunts in that bitch. Not gonna hold you, like I'm a smoker. The drink helps a lot too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I'm wavy in there, just cause, like at this point, like I catch writer's block. Like it'd be hard for me to write sometimes, so I gotta write on the mic. You know what I mean? Like I'm writing on the mic. So when I'm like out my element, I ain't gonna say out my element, always in the element, but like you know when you hide up and shit, little drinking, you like that shit easier to like talk. Like I ain't gonna like just spitting now. Like that's how I really like started walking on shit. Cause it's like now I'm just, you know, you off that drink, you already feeling yourself. You already can talk your way out of anything. So shit, music the same way. Or you gotta talk to the beat though.
Do you want a lot of people in the studio or nah?
I don't mind it. You know, it's a spectator. It's a spectator thing. I feel like, but like you like, I don't hit nobody when I do go to the studio. Like I don't be on some shit like yo, everybody just pull up to the studio and might record type shit. So if you come to my sessions, I'll most likely be dolo. Unless you was with me, just like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm like, well, I got a studio and you already with me and we just go. But I don't really be having no deep ass like studio sessions. Nah,
cause I noticed on like early in your crew, you was part of the Young Kingz, then you was part of the Feddi gang. So it seemed like early in your career, you like networking with people. That's probably like a vibe too. Like,
yeah, I still am though. Like I never was like, oh yeah, Young Kingz, then Feddi. I was everything.
You everything.
Yeah, like I was always like, you feel me, like whatever, like anything, like my friends got going, I'm that. Like you feel me, like it ain't like I don't isolate that. I don't isolate it, so it just be like 500. Then like you know what I'm saying, like, but yeah, finish your question.
No, but like, what's the difference between like a solo artist and a part of a group? What was the difference for you? Like, what do you think worked out better for you?
I always condone groups. Like I always want to hop on a song with somebody. Like, just cause it's like that friendly competition too. At the same time, like somebody listening to other shit, people shit motivate you, hype you up. Like, what you got to say? I'm like, you feel me? I got to snap on you. You know what I'm saying? So like with your own shit, it's like. You don't really, it ain't like you in competition with yourself, but like now it's like I only be like sometimes I might only put one verse on that bitch because it'd be like, damn, that verse I don't even want to compete with myself. And put another verse on that bitch, you feel me? So, but in all though, like I think like most artists that ever been in a group would say like those was most like the fun times. Like now you in the stew with your niggas all the time.
And
you feel me? Like
that was the best memories, bro.
Like I still work with my niggas. Like it's still always lit when we do.
So before camera, me was talk about like the music scene and shit like that. We was talk about how like when the music scene was out like at its like highest point when everybody was working together. When you had the whole Feddi gang, we had the Kells, the Chizzy working together. Then you had the Young Kids. Y'all had I can't remember what's my boy name, King Kata, all them working together. Y'all was all kind of like that's when the music was at its highest point. You feel me? Why do you think everybody kind of went away from that?
This real life shit, I guess. You know, everybody got their excuses. Some people just gonna stick with it and like still do it. Some niggas gonna let, you know what I'm saying? Like get to them and like, nah, I gotta take care of this before I can think about that. Which is nothing wrong, but like you know, like you told me some real shit, Best. Like nigga, like you can't have no excuses with this shit. Like you might go through some shit, but you still gotta go. Like if you got a 9 to 5, you gonna go to that job regardless, on time. Like no matter what, like you going through. But like you gotta be the same way with that craft. Yeah, like you gotta fuck what you going through, make a song about it.
Right. And you've been in this shit since 2011, you said, right?
Yeah.
It's 2021. Talk about how you seen the music, like seeing change, like over the years and shit like that.
Man,
how
that
you
shit.
always find this way to stay relevant throughout this whole shit. Like your name is always gonna be mentioned from 2011 to 2021. Your name is always being brought up. While other people might fade away, you might not care about them, but you stay relevant somehow.
Yeah, and because honestly, like the music speaks for itself too, but at the same time, I ain't like no fuck nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I condone that. Like I don't give nobody a reason not to fuck with me neither. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? As long as I put out like consistent good music, niggas will tune in because they fuck with me off the rip already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like tune in what bro got to say, and it being nice. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it no better for a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. So I say that why, like, I feel I got my own sound.
Right.
Like I don't go with the waves. Like I just be like on my shit. Like even if it
might
might sound a little newer, some shit still like when I go on the track, it's still me.
Right.
You know?
And that's definitely fire. Cause with your shit, bro, like you will see you work with BGM Black, then you see you work with Slump 6, you see you work with Lethal Rock and shit like that. Even Gumbo's in them, right? Yeah. You know, you find a way to be able to like have the older crowd listen to you, like the 30 plus and up, and like the niggas that's under 18 listen to your music. How do you find that way? 'Cause you feel me? A lot of times people have a difficult time finding what audience to target.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, like when I was like as a younger nigga though, I like used to like hang with niggas like a little couple years older than me and shit. Like I mentioned, like my boy Rob, like he was already 2 grades ahead of me when I started rapping. So just me getting on the track with bro, doing like a song with him is just, you know what I'm saying, on his peers. You feel me? People his age and even older than him and younger. You feel me? So like you said, me just working with different artists at different ages, knowing different crowds, and still like, you know, like that shit means a lot. Like that shit helps a lot.
So even before off camera, when you talked about like you sample a lot of older music and shit like that, we seen our sample R. Kelly, we seen sample, I can't think of the names of the songs, but you sample a lot of older music. Like that's kind of the wave of nerd shit like right now, like sampling beat. Do you feel like you started that shit? Do you feel like you getting your credit for that shit? You was doing that shit like 2016, like we sampling.
Yeah, nah, like if you know, it's like if you know shit. Like I don't like ask for no credit or shit like that. Like, cause I'm not the first nigga to go out sample either. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. You know what I'm saying? Dipset, Kanye, like. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas all did that shit before me, so, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's fire that it is, like, getting, like, a lane, like, again, like, cause that shit always been fire to me, like, French Montana, like, that shit always been fire. So it always been New York shit, like, sampling, I feel like.
Who was some of your early like influences and shit like that? Who were you listening to before you got to new shit?
Lil Wayne. G-Unit, Locks, yeah, Wayne, you know Wayne, my guy. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them niggas like, you ask my son, hey, he'll tell you, like, I listen to everybody, like, we'll listen to my shit on shuffle, Chief Keef playing right now, then motherfucking Snoop Dogg come on next,
right,
then motherfucking anybody, you know what I'm saying, some pop shit, I listen to everybody, I think that helped my craft.
Cause I heard a lot of times people would be like, they don't listen to other music because that might interfere with their craft type shit. Like they feel like they're gonna sound like them. How you go about listening to their sound, taking like using the same beat they use but putting your twist onto it without sounding like them too much?
I think I'm already like I already found myself as an artist. So like whatever beat or sound I'm going on, it's already like it's gonna be me regardless. Like I'm just really doing it for the fans' ear. For the most part, like you know, like keeping it still, like whatever I walk on anything. I got that mindset, like whatever, like throw any beat on, cause niggas might try to isolate me, like on some like I don't know if you on some singing shit, I don't know if you on some rapping shit, you know what I'm saying? So whatever is like thrown on the fucking MacBook on the Pro Tools, I'm gonna walk on that bitch.
That's definitely fire. So recently you just released Jenny Kravitz, right?
Yeah.
That's how you say it, right?
Jenny Kravitz.
Yeah, talk about how you came about picking the songs to go on that tape. And this your 3rd tape in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or the last 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, 21, like I got I dropped All Eyes on Me first top of the year. I dropped
the joint tape with Chizzy,
and then I dropped you're right, Jenny Kravitz.
So what, like, how do you go about picking what songs to pick? Why you dropping so much, or how you go about picking when to drop, how to drop, and shit like that?
That shit still is a work in progress. I ain't gonna lie. Like it all be like freestyled for real. Like it don't. I gotta work better on like planning that shit, agendaing it out. Like it's working for me somehow, but I know it can get way crazier. You know, if I really plan my shit out, like I'm gonna drop this tape at this time, these songs go on this tape, this cover go to this. You know what I'm saying? My name, this, that. Like it can get way spookier. But this year though, I was like I had the All Eyes on Me done like end of 2020. Like I was waiting to drop February 25th, 2021, because I was Tupac All Eyes on Me dropped February 25th.
Nah, I didn't know that shit.
25 years ago from here. Today, I mean not today, but the day I dropped my tape. You feel me? So I just thought like, you know what I'm saying, I was wavy. Like, cause like, you know what I'm saying? That shit, cause it wasn't like a too long of a distance. Like, all right, I just finished the tape up in like November, December. And I just found that out too, like damn, Tupac shit dropped February 25th.
Oh, you didn't know that before you did that?
Nah, I just looked it up, like, cause I was thinking of a time to drop my shit. And I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? I'm like, when the fuck Tupac dropped his shit? And it just happened to be like 2 months later from when I was dropping. Like, I thought about dropping, you know what I'm saying? So that shit just hit perfect.
Coincidence that I don't think people like even notice that shit, but that's fine that you mentioning that shit. So you got this movie you rolling with the GERM Entertainment. Like, what is the GERM and how'd you go about starting this shit?
GERM shit really like that shit started like 2018 on some shit like. My son Manny, my son Journal G, that nigga like he really like a trendy nigga, like he one of them niggas that like say some funny shit, we ought to be jagging this type shit, and you know what I'm saying, or some shit, he just do trendy shit. So the nigga like, you know, people's calling themselves like slimes and shit, like that's my slime, just like, you know what I'm saying. So he's just like, yeah, we on some germ shit, like, he's calling himself germ on some funny shit, but I'm like, nah, that's really like fire though, you know what I'm saying, like it's really like, oh, we can run with it. Before COVID and all that, like I said, 2018, so it was like. And I'm like, if we gonna go hard with this shit, we need to have like, it gotta stand for something. You know what I'm saying? So, one night I just was up late as a bitch just thinking about shit I could have the GERM stand for, like the GERM and shit. And I had a couple, I sent it to the group and shit.
Like what's some of their names? Let's see if people could.
I ain't gonna lie, I should have had them all written down still, like just so I know, like, I don't remember too much. It was like, it just was like it don't hit like the good energy around me. It was just like it was just like different words. I started with a GERM, like you know what I'm saying, like with the good energy around me just stuck, and everybody had the same feeling about it.
So who all part of the team? Cause I know you're not the only artist on there. I know we got a videographer on there too. Like how the team go about? How you go about picking who goes on the team?
Shit, the team is like out, like you feel me? Like this shit ain't like just made up overnight. Like this is actually like friends and shit. Like we went to school together and shit. Actually fucked with each other before we was calling ourselves germs and shit. So that shit like, yeah, we got me, Teddy Flock, King Judge, Sanchez the artist. Yeah, like you said, new icon, cameraman, last take visuals out in Arizona. We working, man. There's a few artists though. There is everybody, man. I call all my niggas germ. You feel me? Like you my germ. Like, like you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
that shit, the wave type shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't like on some like gang shit where it's like you gotta feel isolated. Like that shit is all.
Nah, it's looking a strong team. Everybody, I seen y'all all in Florida. Y'all living a life. Y'all having a good time. You had the bus. You had the German exotics. Talk about what's the German exotic, bro?
Oh yeah. Throw me some of that germ, bro. Definitely smoking the German exotic. Yeah, man, German exotics, man. Shit smoking, that shit in the streets, man. No cap. More flavors on the way though, for sure.
What flavors you got right now for people that don't know?
Gangrene, first drop. Just dropped last week. Bro, yeah, last week. Was supposed to drop Christmas Eve, but got the shit, couldn't hold it. You had to go.
Alright, that's definitely fire. That's fire. Besides the music, you know, and the weed business shit, what's some other things you want to get into? Like, what's some businesses you want to start?
I want to start a hair salon though. Just mad like pretty girls that's nice with they shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let the girls run it though. Like I don't want to be the face of this shit. None of that shit. Just let the girls run it. Do that. I guess like a beauty bar type shit. Like you might have somebody doing lashes, waxes, all that. Just end up selling my own weave type shit. I just know that beauty shit sell.
You know, fuck cause
women don't play about that. Yeah, women don't play about that shit. They gotta get that shit in order.
Yeah, that bag. You feel me? Hell yeah. I noticed you was a big basketball fan too. I and you was a Lakers fan, and I know you was a Raiders fan. You feel me? How you feel about the Lakers and the Raiders this season? You start with the Lakers.
Man, like you said, I'm like die-hard fan. And shit, like, you feel me? So like Raiders, I'm not gonna hold you. Like a win is like I'm happy with any win because we always been like we never really was like as far as like long as I've been a fan, we had some good seasons. So like, but I never witnessed my team win a Super Bowl.
How did you even become a fan of Oakland? That seems like so far out. Like
no lie, I became a fan of Oakland when they played the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It was like my first Super Bowl that I actually watched. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pick one of these teams before the game. So one of these teams gotta be my favorite team.
Right.
And I picked Oakland. They got their ass whooped. I should have picked the Buccaneers.
But at least you stayed down and be a loyal fan. You know, they be switching throughout the time.
Nah, that's a fact.
And how'd you become a Lakers fan?
Lakers fan, same shit. I remember, nigga, as a kid, like my birthday in June, middle of June, so it must have been like a game, like a game 5, 6 or something in the finals, playing the Pacers. Everybody at my crib. Everybody at my house on my birthday, like watching the game. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, on my G Day. And everybody was watching the Lakers game. And I'm like, I gotta pick a team on this shit too. Like, I picked the Lakers, Kobe and Shaq. It's too much.
Yeah, so I had to like 01 type shit.
It's a fact.
Yeah. So tell people a little bit more about yourself for the people who might not know about you. Like, what's some things you don't know about finding Pooh?
Some shit y'all don't know about. It's a lot y'all know about me. So, there's a whole lot y'all know about me. But some shit that might surprise you, probably like I listen to more R&B than rap. That's a fact. Like in my ear, like I'm saying, off the AirPod. If I'm like the DJ and I play for the crowd, but like, yeah, I'm an R&B nigga.
So you don't feel like R&B is dead?
R&B is not dead. Like I'm R&B. I'm old school R&B. Like when R&B rappers is wearing baggy jeans and like, you know what I'm saying, but sing a bitch hard out, like, but look like the rapper.
Right. Cause you know a lot of times people be saying R&B is dead because everybody now is love as they used to be type shit. Everybody just want to fuck hoes, get money. You feel me? Nobody really want to be in love, so it be kind of hard to push the R&B agenda.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Niggas do dog being in love. Being in love is a beautiful thing, man. You niggas don't want to be in love, you niggas gay or something.
You can't even say shit like that now, cause you my friend. You gotta take that back.
I already said.
Yeah, I'll cry. I know she was in a movie called Sacrifice, a web series talking about how was the actor shit. Like I think he was a rapper in there too. If I'm not
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, shout out myself Jody. That shit was dope.
That shit had 100K. I don't know why y'all stopped.
I know why it stopped, cause it's hard. Like you gotta be like the whole team gotta be dedicated. You feel me? And like people got, you know what I'm saying, they shit to do. Like that shit ain't paying the bills. Like niggas like, man, I can't drop everything just to do, you know what I'm saying? Then we gotta like bond. Say if it's 6 niggas in one scene, you gotta make sure all 6 people, like, you gotta fit in your timing, your schedule, make sure everybody available on this day to do that for that certain amount of time. You don't know how long that shit gonna take sometimes. Like I know movies take years, man. Them be professional actors and shit. Shit might take a year to do just 1 hour and 30 movie. So I ain't gonna lie, I would do it again though. Like if a web series got bring, I'll talk to my niggas about it and shit. Like let's do a little, like I'll do a movie though. That's like one movie.
Wavy, bro. Short movies and shit. Like, I feel like nowadays, but you know we got the Fridays and shit coming up. We don't really got them classic movies like that. Everything's so prime. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You got the Powers and shit like that, but like you don't got them family movies, you don't got them funny movies no more how we used to have back in the day type shit. So I feel like it'd be kind of wavy if people showing. Like, but how was it acting though, bro? Like
that shit was the hardest cool. I like it. The hardest experience I feel like is sticking to the script. You know, like nigga got a script, and it's like even if he tell you like, yo, just, you know what I'm saying, just base it around this, but still say it in your own words. Like,
so that's what y'all was doing. Y'all was going on script type shit.
Yeah, like it, like sometimes a scene that gets dragged because like you gotta think like niggas is friends too, so it's like now we doing like none of his actors. It's not like nah, bro, he the actor. Like we not, you know what I'm saying? We just all doing it. So it's like it'd be funny sometimes where we just like start drilling or some shit or like it just get prolonged and then it's like that shit take forever sometimes. Like I said, though, I'm down to do it again.
So like my thing with you is like I feel like you're a great artist and shit, but people don't really be knowing who you is. Like somebody asked today, like, are you from Washington, New York? How come you don't be showing more of your personality on camera, like vlogs and shit, like studio sessions?
Yeah, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, like that's one of my flaws in this shit, like, cause I always been like Like this, like I said, like that cool laid back nigga. Like I'm chilling. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna tag you on my music. I ain't gonna run down on you like, yo, I'm following the Pooh. I rap. Like check this out and listen to me. Like that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's what the team for though. Like to get that shit out. You can't always be like the artist and the boss and the, you know what I'm saying? Do this and do that. Like everything by yourself. If you got that in you, you got it in you. You a blessed motherfucker. But teamwork make the dream work for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, but earlier today, I went on Instagram. I asked the fans to ask you a couple questions and shit, right? So we're gonna go through some of these right real quick. Somebody asked, "What is one of your own songs you like the most and why?" Like, what's your favorite song, basically, and why?
My favorite song. I ain't gonna lie, I get asked that a lot too. Like, what's your favorite song? And if I gotta choose today, cause I always like kind of doubt the question, cause it be like I don't really got one like personally, but like probably West Side though.
West Side. I feel that's one of the first ones I ever heard about you. Like when I first started.
Yeah, like West Side. I feel like West Side earned me some respect. Like niggas start respecting my shit.
I feel like Jocko kind of sampled your shit with that his new shit, the West Side.
Facts. Jocko, shout out to Jocko. Been fucking with me too before he like even started really singing and shit. That's my boy Antoine, nephew or little cousin or something like that. And he always told him like, yo, you find the Pooh, I fuck with him. And he doing his thing now. Fuck with Jocko.
Oh yeah. Another question is, how long did it take you to make a whole album?
Yeah, that shit, like I said, like that shit it be like just off the vibe. Like how many songs? Like I work all the time. Like I got mad, I release shit. It just come a time where it be like. It hit me like you gotta drop a tape, like something gotta give. So I go through my unreleased and I pick a few songs and that should be the tape, like it should be history from there.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Somebody else asked, if you could work with any artist, who would it be?
Like any artist, like fuck if like like don't be like not like on some shit like I know this track would be big as a bitch if I do it with this artist. Just like a genuine like feature.
Yeah.
Shit, Wayne, bro. Like. Shout out to Lil Wayne, man. Let's to go. But it's a whole lot of people though, like a whole lot of people, like. But Lil Wayne definitely.
Somebody else asked, are most of your fans males or females?
I say it's about both though, like.
I can see the females definitely jacking this shit, cause that's the R&B. That's what they want to hear.
Nah, females definitely jack it. My niggas jack it too. Females, I feel like females shout it out more. Niggas be more so on some shit like. They don't be trying to shout it out and tell you like they fuck with your shit. Nigga be on some dick rider shit like you fuck with them niggas. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but I love that shit. Nigga come tell me a female, anybody, kid, old person, come up to me and say that they fuck with my shit. That shit makes somebody day. Like that shit makes your day. Somebody telling you that they fuck with your shit and that they see you working and they actually appreciate it.
People don't be knowing that, like, cause you see, I heard oftentimes an older nigga be like, nah, I'm gonna slap them over. Shit was good, but they gonna say they fuck with you cause everybody wanna be seen as a dick rider type shit. How do you feel about that? We gonna kind of go off the top.
It's like you gonna be a dick rider supporter cause you can't call nigga a dick rider just cause they not friends or you're not just your man because you gonna support your man. It's like, yeah, this my man. You dick riding your man. It's like cool dick riding.
Even with their own man, people do shit like that. Like that be his man's and shit, but he don't want to tell him he fired because he want to be like, oh, I don't want to be on his dick type shit. Like that's my man's. Like
you think like that. Especially right now, like you thinking like that, man. Like that's some little nigga shit. Like that's some young nigga shit.
There should be nothing wrong with showing love to somebody else. You don't know what that going.
Some shit that you fuck with, like niggas is share they celebrities and shit. Like
niggas tell Lil Durk happy birthday before they tell their own man. Like that should be crazy, but it is what it is.
Nah, no bullshit. Niggas just shout Lil Durk out before they shout their grandma out, man. That ass. They'll be posting niggas that died in the time. They cool with them. They like, damn, nigga, your uncle fighting COVID and
you ain't post that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, the internet crazy, man. Everybody want to know somebody.
Really, God, that shit crazy. This is like what somebody just said. Like they used to say, like the root of all evil is money, not the root of all evil is attention and clout, bro. That shit crazy. Somebody, I think, kind of answered this question, but somebody else asked, do you still live in Rochester?
Yeah, in fact, I'm still in the town. In and out of town, though, like 12 months in a year. Yeah, every month, bitch, I'm somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, but then I'm like, you know. I got some shit I gotta handle here right now, so.
Right. Somebody else asked, what would someone have to do to become a GERM rapper?
Like I said, this shit like out the mud. Like it ain't even like we was friends before rappers, so the rapping shit just secondary. Like we always been cool niggas and we always been friends. The GERM shit just like stamped it as like nah they germs instead of just like oh the cool niggas like you know what I'm saying, but like the germs not like so yeah. But like I definitely want to get into signing people and like making the team bigger and shit. Cause I ain't one of them niggas that's like on some shit like, man, you ain't day one, you can't get in. Like if you about your business and you know what I'm saying, bring some positive shit to the team, then nigga, yeah, like I said, all my niggas is germ. Like I ain't gonna mad. Nobody shout that shit out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like in the track, anything. Like you shout it out, that's more power to it. Like you germ, you rocking with the germ shit. Shout that shit out. You germ.
Well, that's definitely fire. That's definitely fire. And somebody else asked. He said, "What's the biggest change in music from when you first started in your music?"
What's the biggest change in my music?
Yeah, from when you first started.
Biggest change in my music. I would just say like the shit I'm just talking about, and like and my shit matching up, like my shit, you know. I ain't capping, like you know. Time you ain't got your little cap in your rap and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's part of the image. Yeah,
but
stuff.
You really living up to your shit though, and like this shit really like you manifested that shit, and that shit is that. That shit, yeah.
So yeah, that was one kind of questions they had asked, but I got some of my own questions too. Who was some of the artists you fuck with from the town that you haven't worked with? Cause you feel me? You worked with a lot of niggas from Benny the Butch. I said from the town, just overall, like you haven't worked with. You worked with Benny the Butch. You didn't work with some six. You worked with Chizzy. You didn't work with Gumbo. You didn't work with so many niggas. It's like the list is long.
Yeah. From the town.
Yeah, we could start with town and mainstream.
Yeah, like we're from the town. I really want to fuck that I didn't work with yet.
We're gonna make this shit happen after this interview.
Facts. Damn.
Cause niggas might not know you listen to their music type shit.
Nah, I'm trying to think it's like someone who I ain't work with though that I really want to work with though. Cause I'll be like working motherfuckers and like we might not even drop that shit, but who I fuck with, man? I fuck with the town, period, man. Like damn no. Fuck, I ain't work with, bro. That shit crazy.
You got listeners you work with, bro.
Yeah, like. I mean, ask you, like, who that you ain't seen me work with that you want to see me work with?
I want you to work with some singers or some shit, like some female singers. I feel like that'd be fire. Like
nah, that's my lane.
Like a Samila or like a Monte Carlo or like a Deja Vu. Even this girl named Nine. Or I can see you work. I think you work with Skylar. You got a song with Skylar, right?
Yeah, me and Skylar got a few tracks, and me and Deja Vu got some shit on the way too. She sent me some tracks. I sent her some tracks. So
who else do I want to see
track right now?
I want to see you on some singing shit, cause that's what I focus on the Pooh. I like the rap shit, but singing Pooh's about like turning another car. That's what separates you from everybody else. Right. Who's somebody I want to see you work with? I'm trying to think. What about nigga GB Deuce say?
Oh, GB my son. We talk about all the time. Like GB really my like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got his own stew and all that. We used to walk to the store. I see him, but we ain't work yet.
Yeah, I want to see that'll be some like y'all can get some 90s R&B going, cause he kind of remind me of that John Legend type of style with him. Type shit.
Him and June. I fuck with
yeah, June too. Yeah.
I fuck with both of them. Who else? Me. Oh, okay. Me and Hendo ain't work yet. That's my boy. Me and Hendo don't got shit. Shout out Jay Hendo.
I need to see some more of you find the Kels. That shit that y'all shot was fire.
Yeah. Now me and Kels talked about making a tape and shit too. I gotta check in with Kels, man. Shout out to Finding Kels. That's my nigga for sure. Damn.
Let me ask you this question, right? You've been to the studio with a lot of niggas, you've been working with a lot of artists. What's the most crazy studio experience, the most fun studio experience? Like, give us a crazy story. Something that happened that we didn't know about.
I ain't gonna lie, the studio always a vibe, but like one of the like organic moments though is when we made Streets.
That's you, Fresco B, J and Gumbo, right?
Yeah, like that shit started off as just like me about to go to the studio on some like dolo shit, you feel me? Like I just had the session, and I want to say it was like a 2-hour session, it wasn't even that long. And I had the session and shit, and I was with my boy, and he was like fake like managing Fresco at the time. I had like needed a ride to the store. I was with him already. He like, yo, son, Fresco will take you later and shit. I ain't even meet Fresco at this time. But I know he was working and shit. But I'm thinking like I got a stool session. If he hop on the track, he hop on. We work. It's just me and Fresco. So then motherfucker Gumbo ended up pulling up. Gumbo and Beach was together. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now we all in there. So it go from me thinking I'm about to do like a dolo track, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta do some shit now. Ain't no way, like, cause I'm like, if you a rapper, like you an artist, like you gotta like you in the booth, like you want to work, like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to sit in the booth. Like you don't want to sit in the booth when a nigga session and not get on the track. I'm saying, like, right. You know what I'm saying? Or like work, right, rap period. Cause like if I'm in the booth, beats playing, like I don't like, you feel me? Right. If I'm jacking it, like and I already know niggas, like you know what I'm saying? If I'm in the ass session, it's like I'm good. I ain't gonna hop on that. Like, if it's something like I know, like yeah, I gotta get on the track with these niggas. So that shit came about. That shit was fire. That shit came on hard. That's like one of my most viewed shit.
And that's one of your most viewed songs, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. You be knowing you got a hit song, like you be like, I gotta go spit to it, cause you know you got Streets, you got Center Zip. What else you got? You got the Lil Uzi, that's a rap remix. Like, you be knowing that's a hit, like the people gonna fuck with it harder than.
Yeah, like certain shit, like that's a rap for sure. I knew Streets, I knew too, but like Gumbo really had the vision for that shit though, cause like we was supposed to shoot the vid the day before we shot the actual vid. And we was supposed to shoot at the beach. We had the whole shit lined up like crazy, and I had my kids and shit, so it was like, damn, I can't make it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take care of them kids.
Right.
So we shot it the next day. We shot it at GVP, and that shit was still like the video was cool and shit, but like the song like was hard. So it's like niggas just wanted to keep listening to the song at the same time. But I felt like that shit had like a crazy vid. That shit probably be like 1 million right now.
That shit, yeah, I think y'all gotta keep pushing that shit though. Like, ain't no reason like you know how it might be older to us and shit. The niggas in Buffalo, I still never heard that shit. Actually, we brand new to
Nah, yeah, no song is old, man. I say that shit all the
time.
time. No song is old. It's always new to somebody. That shit could be 10 years old to you, but shit, that shit could be 10 minutes old to the next motherfucker.
Right.
Putting people on the old shit all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could listen to some old Tupac, Biggie right now, like, if you ain't never listened to that shit gonna be new to you.
So to God.
You know what I'm saying? A whole new sound and all that.
So, like, just like what Hot Boy, bro, like, I always heard Hot Boy was, but till I went to Florida to hear some of the songs, like the Glock season shit, actually became so fire to me after that. I done played this like too many times since I've been in the town.
Yeah, Hot Boy hard. I fuck with Hot Boy.
Let's talk about industry. Like, how you got into some of the industry artists? How you had to talk to any industry artists yet?
I really go through management for the most part. Like I don't link with industry artists though, like on the in the person, like in Cali and shit, and like been around niggas, same studio sessions and all that, like Trippie Redd, all that.
Right.
And you feel me? But like it's always through like management, like with the Trippie situation, he was fucking with Molly Mall at the time. I went through Molly Mall and shit. He was fucking with me. Invited me to the crib, type shit, same night.
How that situation worked out? Like,
that shit worked out well too, but it's like, you know, it's business and shit too at the same time. So it's like getting the track cleared and shit. Like he was going through his own legal shit. Like, so it's like the track. I wasn't in love with the track, but I was in love with the experience. You feel me? And the connection I made. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the industry, like that shit ain't.
Right.
Niggas is everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, you know, when we was kids, like we see somebody that's like famous, it's like. Yeah, that's it. Like people used to get chased and all that. Like now you see a celebrity, it's just like, oh, you're right there. Like seen him on the gram yesterday. Like glow. Like,
everybody's so noticeable now.
Yeah, everybody noticeable. So it's like niggas all around.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you posted your Instagram story. You had like a meeting on RocNation and shit like that.
Yeah, facts.
Talk about that. What's up with that?
Yeah, facts. Shout out my dog Jahira. Got that set up. I had an interview. I had a meeting with my boy Polo. It's Casanova A&R. You feel me? So it's RocNation through Casanova. You know Casanova RocNation. So I went out there. They listened to 2 songs. Played 2 songs, Straight to Belize and Another Planet. After Another Planet really had them sold up though. So sure, they was really fucking with the Another Planet. After that, it just turned to a combo. Like right now, like me and you, we just chopping it up. Like fuck the music, they wanted to talk to me for real. And that shit went well. Still keep in contact with him and all that. We discussed some business, you feel me? Undisclosed business, I ain't gonna talk about, but like, you know what I'm saying? That shit went well. Like, and that's another with the experience.
Nah, that's definitely fire. Well, we coming close to a wrap, but you know, I'm gonna ask like 2 more questions, you feel me? What's your plan for 2022? What you got going on? How you feel like, how you gonna build your portfolio a little bit more? Not even just music, but life-wise, everything else.
Yeah, well, music-wise, like career-wise, I wanna just start doing more shows. Like probably going to tour. You know what I'm saying? I know this COVID shit trying to slow niggas down and shit, but set up my own like tour and shit. Like even if it's on some like upstate shit, bust down. You know what I'm saying? Around town, like Pennsylvania, Jersey City, real quick. Just do that and then go down to other states, go to the South, go to the West Coast, do them shows and just network and shit. Cause the music is there, but I feel like people appreciate the music more when they see it played live and they see you actually
like just how I said what Hot Boy type shit. I seen him all the time, but I ain't really go listen to his project. I'm more of a visual type of nigga. But when I see him performing, I'm like, nah, this shit's on fire shit. I feel like all you gotta do is get heard. You gotta get to the point where people just want to click on your shit. Like if you get them to that point, they gonna fuck with your shit. Cause ain't nobody really say 400 people ask. Everybody work with you from the older crowd to the younger kids.
Nah, yeah, facts. Yeah, I just promoting is big. Getting it out there, getting in that right ear. Just keep working. Like I don't care about dropping like 1,000 songs a year. Like I'll do that shit. Like just about dropping to me. Like, you know, some people got their own strategy. They might like, nah, I'll just like slow it down, drop this one song, then drop this. I'm on some shit like it's free to drop music. Shit, you get paid to drop music. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
take advantage of that shit, cause the moment they start being like, man, we need a stack for you to drop on Apple Music, a lot of niggas gonna stop rapping.
Because they afraid to invest in their shit.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas are like, well, it's over. I tried. Like niggas, it'll be over. So the shit free to do. That's why it's so oversaturated too. At the same time, you're getting paid to do it. So.
Right. That's fact. And you mentioned having kids and shit. Talk about like fatherhood. How's that helped you out in life, or how has that changed you?
Yeah, it changed me a lot. Like I know, like I got these kids that's, you know what I'm saying, depending on me to come home. So yeah, stay out niggas' way, man. Niggas stay out my way, I'll stay out niggas' way. Yeah, I'm trying to make them home to dinner. My kids, see them grow.
That's definitely
shit special.
Well, we about to wrap it up. Let the people know your social media, how they could get in contact with you. They want to sing, they want to hit you up for features, they want to hit you up for beats.
Jenny Kravitz, man, on Instagram. That's really what it is. 500 Pooh on TikTok. 500 Pooh on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? 500 Pooh music, like on YouTube and all that, like GERM Entertainment on the YouTube. Like you type in 500 Pooh, it's gonna pop up everything. You type in Jenny Kravitz, it's gonna pop up. Album just dropped.
And shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for this interview.
Shout out Best Point of View, man. Rochester hometown shit, man. We going far with this shit, man. Shout it out.
Check it, check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, and girls getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they gon' think I'm a joke because